Let me know if you can hear me because I'm trying something new. Let me see if it makes any sense. Hear me. Oh yeah, you can totally hear me. And it's like just the microphone. Hey, good stuff, right? I hope so. So I'll just wait till people, hello, John, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, fangirl, nice to see you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming in to say hi. This is just totally off the cuff. I literally have been playing Fallout New Vegas all day. Like, all day. Hello, Shock Therapy. Nice to see you. I wish that I didn't waste so much time today and wish I could have done stuff today. But, I just feel like I need to talk some stuff out, and I want to see how you guys are doing. First and foremost, how is everybody? I don't know. I never finished Fallout 3, but I have finished New Vegas, and I'm now playing all those, like, extra DLCs that I never got to play, like Old World Blues, and, like, the one where you're the courier and you walk alone, you know, so. Hello, Prissy, Protismos, and Red Rose, Red Rum. I was gonna call you that. Hello, everybody. Hi, Maddie, nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I re-downloaded Snapchat, so I was looking at some of Maddie's snaps earlier. I don't know, I haven't been on Snapchat in like a million years, and I just felt like I needed a break from it. It just became too annoying, and I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. But then I re-downloaded it because why not? Hello, Jerson. Hello, V. Nice to see you. Hello, Heart Piece. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for joining and stopping the F by this very eve. It's okay, you can't figure Snapchat out. I can't figure Snapchat out. It's just stupid at this point, so I don't know. I might just I have it up there, you can see over there, like, hey, just follow me on it if you want. So I don't know. How are you all doing this lovely evening? I'm just okay. I don't know. I feel like I need to like talk some stuff out, but first and foremost, how are you all doing? Cuz like I don't know, there's just hello Christina, nice to see you. The world feels really weird right now. It feels like, it doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel awesome. It just feels like there's this like weird kind of nefarious demon lurking, you know, and I don't really know how to go about it. Hello, Tyrant. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. 90 Day Fiance. I haven't seen that. Hello, Black Master Joe. Happy Memorial Day to you too. That should be it's gonna be like rainy tomorrow apparently. I can't even go on my roof deck. Like what's I have off. There's no show for me on Memorial Day. So I have off on Memorial Day for the first time like ever. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be inside all day again, I guess. So, God. Hi, Simon. Silly boy. You don't know. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Did you guys see that Chelsea Manning allegedly or reportedly just threatened suicide on Twitter? Saw that. Scary. Scary. Hello, Ro the Evil. Nice to see you. Hello, Knight. Thank you. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. This is very nice of you all to hop in on just this little off-the-cuff stream that I have. I just have things like feeling like I don't know, guys. I don't really know. Yeah, whistleblower. Yeah, apparently there was a photo of her like standing on a ledge. It's very scary. So, I don't know. Hello, Ranting Doom Guy. Nice to see you. I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel like what you guys are feeling about the world. Like, there's this big push right now that's like everybody, it's like the media versus the world right now. It's like there's this big fight going on about, you know, like Elon Musk has been tweeting a lot about, you know, taking on journalism, and now there's people who like aren't even in the journalism field, like defending journalists, and like part of me wants to do that, but part of me also knows like some of the inside tricks that go on, and I don't, it's very hard for me to like parse out how I feel about things. You know, I feel like a phony a lot of the time. Let me just put it that way. I feel like a phony a lot. So I don't know. An independent news. I mean, it would be nice, but how do you not put any kind of bias into news at all? Hello, Ayek, nice to see you. The world of man is man-made. That's a good way to look at it. I don't know. I know. I just really needed to stream right now. I needed to like do something. So I wrote a new Giants cast, which will be out on Simon. The new Giants cast will be out on Wednesday, and I thank you all so much for all the wonderful feedback you've been giving me. It's been like it's been fun so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'd like to take it on more of a direction that is, you know, has more of a format to it. Right now I'm kind of still finding my feet, you know, finding where I'm gonna land, you know, what topics I should cover, things like that. So I'm trying out new formats, like in slow progression, slow and steady. Yeah, it's like Pines. What'd you think it was, Simon? Come on. I liked what I wrote, but it's just, you know that feeling where it's like, I'll do it tomorrow, and then it doesn't get done? I don't know why that has happened, but, man. I know, Simon. Simon's so silly, you guys. But yeah, it's Gines. It's been my nickname since like high school, basically. No Gerg book tonight. No Gerg book ever. No, I mean, Gerg's fine, but shit, we can't do that more than like once a month. I swear to God, it's too much dumb fuckery for one evening, you know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So silly. I just right, like the do it tomorrow mentality. It's like just whenever I start something that for some reason I don't want to do at that moment, it takes me like a minute to like when I'm doing it, it's fine and I'm pleased with it and it's like not so bad. Excuse me. But then like I can't seem to get myself, like I can't find that place where I need to be in order to do the thing that is fine and good. Like this podcast, it's all like this whole internet game is all about consistency, right? Like you have to be consistent or else like your audience will go away. Like they will. Oh, thank you, Fulton. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate it. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I don't know if it's necessarily procrastination or just I can't get my head there. I don't know. I didn't mean to stream so late tonight. This was just an off-the-cuff thing. So, I think Gerg's books are total motivation to write your own stuff because no matter what, your writing will never ever in a million years be as terrible as Gerg's. Gerg's is the worst. It's so behind. It is. It's a whole combination of all that stuff, you guys. Like, it's awesome to me that I can, like, say a thought and then I get all these different threads coming back, you know? Like you get so many different views, and I really appreciate that, you know? I did see all the Tommy Robinson news that's going on. Yeah, I am shocked. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe, how quickly he was thrown into jail. Like, this is nervous, you know? This is nervous. I just said this makes me nervous a little bit, how crazy everything's going on. I don't know if I'll game. I'll game at some point. We should play like Alien Isolation again. So, you know. Alright, no more Gurg talk tonight, guys. Sorry, no Gurgin. No Gurgin, I'm done. This is silly. So, hello, Yvonne. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Have I ever played Metroid? No, I have not, actually. Never did that stuff. Zero Suit Giants, that would be cute. It would be fun to play a scary game, though. I mean, I haven't played Alien Isolation in a very long time. Like, I didn't realize, like, how, like, we barely, like, scratched the surface of that game. Seriously, it's crazy. Like, I think it's like, I played it for 2 hours and barely got, like, 5% of the way through. I have 3 Mass Effects, but I have not played them. Yeah, I know there hasn't been many scary games since Amnesia. I would love, like, an Amnesia-esque scary game. Like, you know, Outlast 2 was scary, but, like, the story itself, like, you think about it, it was pretty fucking twisted, and it was, like, it was gross. It was more gross than anything, you know? Any other book on a stream? I don't know. I mean, I'm in the mindset where it's, like, I want... Like, right now, I'm very, like, podcast-minded, you know? Like, I'm liking the podcast. I hope you guys are liking the podcast. I think it's something that would go on, it would go on iTunes eventually. I think it's really easy to put your podcast on iTunes, and it just gives me more reach. But, like, for now, I just want to keep doing it on YouTube and seeing where it goes, and I have collabs that I have in mind, and... You know, I'll just keep plugging along. So, oh my gosh, Donald Trump's here. I don't have a regular schedule for streaming yet. I used to. But that's when I didn't have a consistent job. So, hello, Raphael. I would love to do live podcasts, but that comes later, I think. Like, I need to plant my feet somewhere. And, like, I've honestly just been thinking a lot lately. Like, I really want to be on a path forward. And I don't feel like I'm looking back a lot. Like, I don't. I really, you know, I've made a lot of changes in the last couple months. Like, things have just kind of come to a head for me. I'm going to throw my phone on my bed. Things have kind of really come to a head with me in the idea that, like, you know, I was wasting a lot of time on things that were not going anywhere, so why put all your energy into it? So, thank you, Ike. I appreciate that. And I like that idea about the podcast. But in general, it's like you can't like beat yourself up for things that you've done in the past a lot, and that's what I did and have done and sometimes still do. So I, like, you know, don't want to do that anymore. But, like, things are now like revealing themselves to me in a way, and I don't know what to make of it. Like, I want to reach out, I want to reach back, I want to keep going back again, and I don't know if I should. The next steps that I should take are unknown and scary. Like, I want to say things to people that I've always wanted to say, and it feels like now is the best time to do it, but I also just don't know. I wish I knew, but you know what? I went to a Staten Island beach one time, and there was a fucking needle on the beach. Some gorillas juicing up or whatever they say. I have been to Los Angeles once, and I didn't like it very much. It just felt phony. It felt like someone once described to me like Los Angeles is the place where there's always a party going on, but you're not invited, you know. So that makes the most amount of sense to me. Like it's just a very elitist, like, you know, place to be. And it's like, you know, I expected a city. It's not a city. It's like just a place where cars are, you know, like no one's walking around on the streets. It's like, you know, I guess I'm having, like, you guys are all mentioning the beach and stuff, which is great because, you know, I love the beach. The beach is one of my favorite things in the world. But I've been feeling kind of like I want to get out of New York City a little bit. Like, it's just not a, it's like, you can kind of sometimes feel like the buildings are, closing in on you a little bit, and it just, you know, you walk around and there's garbage everywhere. We're just on a fucking garbage barge. It's just like a floating garbage barge sometimes. It's like how I feel about it, and like that sucks, you know. Like I was like really thinking the other day, I was like wow, like I should move somewhere, and then I was like, no, I don't, this is my home. I don't want to move anywhere, you know. I know exactly. I couldn't imagine leaving it either, but like I do need to get out for a little bit, and like it's fine. I can't just take a week off. I can't do it. I can't afford to until I get full-time. I don't know when that'll be, but like until I get full-time, it's like, you know, I have to work every day. So, hello, Chris. Nice to see you. I've never been to the Rockaways. Have I been to the Rockaways? I've truthfully never been to Long Island beaches. No, I don't hear gunshots. I sometimes hear people yelling. That's true. It would just be, I guess, you know, you just need to get out of your head so much, I guess, you know. And it'll be good because next month is VidCon. And VidCon, and that's California, so that'll be nice weather, you know. Well, I went to college in the Midwest, so it wouldn't be that exciting, I don't think, you know. I couldn't imagine living in Las Vegas. I've heard Las Vegas is a place that you like visit. You don't necessarily live there. I don't know, but I don't know. I want something more. I want a lot more than what I've been getting. And there's just things occurring. You know. No one lives in Vegas. Well, that'll be nice, Dominican Republic. I've been there once, and it was all right. I liked Hawaii so much better. I just felt like you're in Dominican Republic and you don't leave the resort, you know, like it's like in Maui I had like more space to roam around the island, you know. So I was, you know what, honestly, I was thinking about DC to move there. I was looking at some houses there, and I was like, oh, I could sell my apartment and get like a much bigger apartment for like around the same amount of money. But I don't know. You know what? I don't want to leave my parents. They are like 45-minute drive away. Less than that, like a half-hour drive away. I don't want to leave them. It's just me and my parents, you know? Yeah, very, like, trapped and feeling adventurous. I like feeling adventurous is the better way to look at things, I think, you know? I would love to go to a spa and get like a nice like seaweed wrapped facial. Oh, that'd be so nice. That'd be fun. Let me know when you're here and we'll hang out. It's true. You kind of, it's weird. You kind of feel like you get a little bit trapped in a routine, and I don't want to rely on someone else to pull me out of that, you know? Like, I want to be able to do it on my own. And, like, I feel like I've been taking steps in the right direction. Like, doing this podcast, I think, is a good step, you know? Like, getting back into regular content. Like, I don't know. It may not seem like much. It's not, I don't know. It's not like everybody else makes nice content that's, like, you know, super heavily edited and stuff, but they got the time to do that. And like, I think just, excuse me, like so far, like once, you know, once a week doing that, I think would be good. I think that all the time. I really do. You know what? I don't know if saying bored is necessarily the right thing. I haven't been bored because work has been really, really interesting. I kind of feel like, well, technically the podcasts are kind of rant-y, so keep up with them, right? I mean, I guess they're like in that same vein. It's just my scintillating voice instead of my beautiful face. Restless is, yes, a very, very good way. Yes. Oh, well, thank you, Governor. That's very nice of you to say. Yeah. You guys are kind of pegging me from all different directions, I was going to say, but that sounds really filthified. But no, it's true. You definitely go through more existential crises, but you handle them better, I think. You don't freak out as much, you know. Restless ambition syndrome. That sounds pretty good. The podcast is more like, the podcast is just my thoughts about things. You know, it's directionless right now, which is fine. It's like I'd like to just produce content at least, and then just see where it goes and find the format that works best for me, you know, so, well, you know what, I haven't watched a Stefan Molyneux video in a very, very long time, but, yeah, just, like, social commentary is very interesting to me. Like, I want to be the millennial Camille Paglia. You know, I think that would be good. I like that, especially internet culture. I'm very interested in how we all handle ourselves online, and, you know. So, you know. Sorry, just, you know, thinking a lot, like, doing a lot of thinking lately, like, a lot of thinking. Hello, Jarsty, nice to see you. I don't know. I wish I had more, but should be, it'll be okay. Everything's gonna, like, I don't have this idea that things are terrible and they're gonna be bad and like doom and gloom. I don't feel that. I feel like everything's gonna be fine, but I'm very, very impatient, you know. No, I think I like Ben Shapiro's points, but I think he himself is very cringy, and it's very hard for me to be on board with that. Hello, Kleptonic. Nice to see you. Sadie's good. She's over there on the couch just napping. Yeah, I know. We all want more. It's like I know myself enough where it's like even when I get everything I want, I'm still gonna want more, you know. So well, let's everybody online, everybody with this online presence has to be somewhat narcissistic in a way, I think, or like ego driven, or just like have a sense of self. Cringe's life, Ryan. That's silly. You have to have at least some kind of positive self-image in order to put yourself out online, where things never ever die, like whatever you put out online stays there, can be accessed basically any time of the year, unless they fucking delete Wayback Machine archives and stuff. I'm seeing I'm starting to think like I'm falling down these scary internet rabbit holes where what I'm so nervous. I don't want to talk about things, I agree. Getting destroyed by Shapiro is annoying. I hate all that shit. I get caught up in conspiracy theories and things like that I don't have any reason to disbelieve, but don't have a reason to to entirely believe, and I'm it's scary, the kind of shit that's out there, There's something going on. Like I was saying at the beginning of this stream, there's some kind of nefarious force at work, I think. And it's not going to win. I really do believe that it's not going to win. But it's there, and it has to be acknowledged. I really do believe that if you acknowledge things, even if you don't believe them, or even if you disagree with them, you have to acknowledge them. It's I feel like you have to acknowledge bad feelings that you have in order to purge them. So there's something going on there. There's something that people are obfuscating from the public, and I don't know what it is, but it's something, and there's so many little different pieces coming together in this weird way where I feel like people they believe that they're the arbiters of truth, but how the fuck can you tell what is truth anymore? I don't know, Like I was saying, there's a war on the media, and here I am. This has been my livelihood for a decade now, and it's man. Yeah, I mean, I literally, I'm at the point where I've gone down so many rabbit holes where I really believe that everything is bullshit, and I'm just being watched all the time. It's I put my webcam on before the stream started, and I was like, someone somewhere is fucking watching the stream when it's off because they're looking at me through hacking my webcam. Whatever. Like the NSA is listening to my phone conversation. I don't give a shit. It's no, I know I'm being watched right now. That's fine. As long as I know it's but it's I don't know what to trust anymore. I don't know where trust has gone. I don't know, man. It's I don't trust anybody. I only trust my parents. But I mean, I hope people can trust their parents, I hope that that's a thing. Yeah, much bigger fish to fry. Nothing I say is going to be poignant enough for the NSA to come to my door and be like, girl, you best stop, Let's Silly Ryan. Oh man, the booty shaking video. I was literally thinking about that the other day. I was like, why the hell did I do that? Life is like a survival horror game. I like that. That sounds good. Oh no, it totally is a stemming from narcissism. Totally, like you think you're so important that everybody's watching you. I mean, there's some truth to that for sure, you know. Hello, it's the FBI. Oh, it's silly, but you know, hello Anthony, nice to see you. I'm fucking drinking soda. Like I've been drinking soda lately, you know, and that's not good because that's not good for the diet, you know. Oh man. Silly. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anything's bad. I don't want this to sound like silly or like doofy, but like there's no way that evil can win against good. Good's always going to triumph because to be an evil person has to come from like the darkest, deepest spot of oneself, and to venture there, I think everybody has, you know, the light and dark within them, but good always crushes evil. I just really feel that. That sounds nice. Yeah, more people are good than evil. There's evil in the world. There totally is, but it's making itself known more and more. But people are finding out about it, you know. Not only is the evil like revealing itself, like people are going like they're running towards it because they want to stop it, you know. It's not like you know, it's not like the evil's always going to be there in the fray being like, come join us, but more people are like, hell no, and then just throw like spears at them. I don't know, they'll do something, but there's a lot. Hello, Double D, nice to see you. I don't know, there's a lot going on. And part of me wants to, you know, just say fuck it and like go back to reading drama bullshit about nonsense and lol cows and stuff, but I don't know, it's been out of my life for like 3 weeks now, like not going on these websites and falling down those versions of internet rabbit holes, you know. No, that's true. There's a lot of good voices and a lot of online communities coming out, you know. Interestingly enough. Totally. I really believe evil can shout louder than good. But I also believe that those who shout the loudest are more of the minority, you know? It's like the more people tell me like this is wrong, this has been debunked, this is dumb, this is, you know, the more people flat out tell me like this is fraud, this is fake, makes me believe that there's some element of truth there, you know. I don't know. It's difficult sometimes. There are times I feel overwhelmed being in the newsroom. Very overwhelmed. Like, we're very caught up on the deep state right now, and I'm following it enough to know that, yeah, there's something going on. There's something weird going on, and I just believe everything's gonna come out in the wash, you know, no matter what. I just pray every night that anything that happens is like the correct thing to happen, you know. Yeah, that's true. Like there's been a lot of stories lately about like child abuse arrests and things like that. Like I'll never ever be able to call it child porn. It's fucking abuse. It's abuse is what it is. It's like that tears me up inside to fucking do that to a child. And like, you still call it child porn. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know, like, God. But there's a lot of stories coming out. Some guy had fucking 52 terabytes of child exploitation on his computer. That's disgusting. How do you accumulate like that? Like, that's terrifying to me. I hate it, you know? My least favorite rant was probably the Kesha rant, by the way, because I was just mean to her. I actually privated that video because I just didn't want anybody to see it anymore, you know? I'll say this about President Trump, because a lot of people accuse him of like enabling people and like, oh, he got elected, so all of the you know, it enabled racists, or it enabled like white supremacists. On some level, I understand that line of thinking, but Rose Red, that's pretty funny. On some level, I understand that line of thinking, but I also think like when Trump was elected, it was like on some level a shot of B12 to people, where like people felt like, oh, they can just come out and say anything that they wanted, you know, and I think that was true. But when that does happen, you know, you get the crazies out here who say racial things, or they say, you know, fascist things, you know, they say horrible things. You know, on some level, it's like, okay, I'm glad that people's true natures are coming to the surface. Now I know what to avoid. Now I know who to avoid. If people have this kind of mindset, I know to avoid them, and I know to speak out against them and say that this is not the right way to do things. It's not the way to live my life. It's not the way I would recommend anybody else to live their life. So I'm glad that these things are coming up to the surface, because think of it like, you know, if we're all in a big ocean, right? Like the things come up to the surface and then they evaporate, you know? Once waves crash against the shore, they are no more. You know. I do believe we were very stagnated before the election. I think that the 8 years we had under Obama I didn't like it. I didn't like his leadership at all. And I'm not going to apologize for how I feel about my political spheres anymore. Like, I feel like I have to preemptively, because I know people in this chat right here, they don't like him, and that's, you know, that's fine. You are allowed your opinion, you know, but, you know, it's fine. So, because we can have a conversation about it, and we can be civil to each other, especially like right here, you know. That's interesting. I'd love to hear that. You can tweet it at me. Tweet me the video, please, Creatortism. That would be fine. Man, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's like I felt there was a lot of racial tension under Obama. Like, I don't know why, but it felt like a really dark time. And maybe it was dark because I was at when I was like super paying attention, I was on Fox and Friends, and you know, here's my narcissism in here. Hello, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Here's my narcissism in action. It's like I believe that I have a profound effect on the universe. Like, my attitude, like, kind of, I feel like I dictate what I'm seeing in a weird way, which is fine, because it's like, you know, we all create our own reality, right? You know, we see what we want to see, you know? And we are, if we're an inherently negative person, like, you're gonna have bad stuff happen to you, usually. And then there's people that, like, they're good and they're wonderful people, and then they have then bad things happen to them. Like, you can't ever fucking know, you know? So, I don't know. Hello, Holiday. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm definitely, I think, I don't know if I'm moderate. I think I lean more conservative, but have, like, more moderate views. Like, I'm not too far left. Like, I understand some aspects of it, but I think I would just call myself a conservative if I had to put a label on it. And I'll say I believe that a long time ago I hit my rock bottom, which I don't need to get into with everybody here, but there was a time that was, like, bad, and it was it's true. It was you know, it felt like nothing would ever get better, and now I don't see that. Now I can't see, like, there's days I have where I'm like, oh my god, everything is terrible, but, like, they only last, like, a day, and then, like, you go a long time feeling good, you know. So ooh. A line of events triggered one after another until it touches another person, whom in turn triggers their own list of events. That is hella deep right here. So, I mean, we all, like, the way that I live is, like, I try to make a nice impression on people. I try to, like, come into work, like, feeling good, feeling happy, and, you know, just not make a bad environment to people. Like, you know, of course there's factors of people who, like, weren't nice to me at work or whatever, but, like, I could have worked around it, you know? Not recent work. I'm talking Fox and Friends work, you know, like, I was talking with a couple of friends of mine the other day. We all went out, and, you know, they were like, well, it sounds like Fox and Friends wasn't nice to you. And I'm like, no, it wasn't that. Like, they were fine. Like, no one's nice at 2:30 in the morning, you know? But, you know, you know, you're responsible for your own reality, you know? So I could have gone in with a better attitude and things would have been fine, you know? And, you know, it didn't have to be as bad as I was making it out to be, you know? And so it's not anything. So it is what it is. It happened, and I'm glad it happened. But so what do I do now? I'm still in the newsroom. I'm working for a different network right now, and I'm on a different show. So, yeah, it's been good. I've been enjoying the work, and it's, you know, I feel like it's like, I say like all the time, I'm sorry. Tucker Carlson was nothing but nice to me, okay? He was a very polite gentleman, so none of this bullshit in here. I'm really tired of, like, everybody just making assumptions about the newsroom that you don't know, so why do you do that? So, I know. Well, Tucker worked on Fox and Friends weekend. So, oh, Calm Soul, thank you so much. $5. What's up, Giants? Happy to see you again. Stay fabulous, girl. Thank you, Calm Soul. I really appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Thank you. As I drink my Coca-Cola 0 sugar, 0 calorie soda. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about. Sorry. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of, like, VidCon drama, but we're not gonna pay attention to it. We're gonna do our own thing about VidCon, I think. VidCon's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have a great time. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, okay, so I'm not the best person to give advice about overnight shifts because I literally, like, I would come home. I would stay up until like 7 p.m. and then fall asleep and wake up at 12:30 and catch a cab to work. Like, it was, I did not, I could, you know, you have to completely shift your life around when you do an overnight shift. And it's not a bad thing. You just adjust. Like, you come home and then you sleep and then you do things before you go to work, you know? Like, you have to find what works for you. But I personally didn't, I just wasn't allowing myself to handle it. And I just let myself be mad about it. So, my thought about the field of journalism, I have so many thoughts about it. It's crazy. If I changed one key event in my life, what would I think could have happened? I don't know. Like, there's so many key events in my life. I don't know what could have happened, you know? Would I work for New York Times? No, because I'm not a journalist. I never really considered myself a journalist. I'm like, you know, I don't know what I am. I guess that's it. Oh, that's a tough shift, 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. That was Fox and Friends was 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. It was not fun, but you make it work, you know? You make it work. You somehow make it work. Ooh, 6 p.m. to 6:30. That is a tough one. Whew. Yeah, a graveyard waiter. Yeah, that does sound pretty like, hey, come sample my crypt cakes. All right, Ayak, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Most memorable comment from any of my videos. Ooh, I don't know. There was one video or one there was one comment on one of the Gerg reading videos. I know I said no Gerg, but I can't. This has to happen. One of the Gerg videos was like, oh, Gerg reminds me of a duck. Like, ducks don't care. Like, oh, Gerg's character just reminds me of a duck. Like, ducks don't care like who they sleep with. They'll bang female ducks, male ducks, even dead ducks. So that's what Gerg is. He's just a dumb duck who screws anything with its corkscrew shaped penis or something like that. It was just like, it cracked me up. Like, so I was laughing so hard I started crying when I read it. It's just so silly. Like, you know, Greg reminds me of a duck. And I was just like, what? It was just so silly. Oh my goodness. So it's corkscrew shaped, by the way. I did not see the Winnie the Pooh trailer, no. I didn't like, I am so not about, like, movies these days. Like, I like don't care. I'm just like, there's people who want to review movies and I'm like, go for it, man. Like, have a great time doing that. I just don't care. Like, everything's shit. like what's Infinity War or whatever? Like, did anybody see it? Was it good? I mean, I literally have no idea. I don't have a single idea. I don't know. So, the butterfly comment was like the funniest thing I've read in any Gerg book. It's a strategy I learned from butterflies. It's so funny. Hi Shannon, thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you, girlfriend. But I don't like superhero movies, so I don't like, am I gonna just like it? Like, am I gonna enjoy the story, the progression? Like, I don't know any of these characters. I'm not invested in any of these characters. So what is it? Memes in general. Memes are just ruining everything. Because people think that just putting white text on a picture, is a meme. They're just like, oh, it's meme. And it's like, no, it's just a picture that you made. It's not a meme. I don't understand. I hate it. Everything is so, I feel like everything's so hyped for me that I'm not going to enjoy it. Like, part of me wants to watch Black Panther. just to see what all the hype was about. But then again, I don't like superhero movies, and I feel like I'm just going to be completely let down because everyone's hyped it up so much. I don't even know. I don't want to see any remakes. No remakes. Leave things alone. Like, oh my god, I saw this article. I think it was in the Post. It might have been like a page 6 article. And it was like, oh, if The Office was made, The Office is problematic if it was made in 2018. I'm like, well, of course it would be problematic in 2018. It was made in 2005. You know, there was a different, like, it's different culture at that time. It's okay that it doesn't carry over into 2018. It's okay that it's not made in 2018 because it was made in 2005. Why can't you just leave it and say, like, this was an example of what was the culture in the time? Why does it have to be a problem? I don't understand. Everything has to be a problem these days. I don't know, man. I did not see Ocean's 11. I never saw any of them, so I don't know if I would like Ocean's 8 at all. I don't know. I just movies in general just they bum me out. I started watching Daisy of Love on Hulu, and I'm enjoying the shit out of it. You know, because it's just like that stupid, like, mindless entertainment that I don't have to think, you know what I mean? I don't know. Oh yeah, like, I watch Friends now, and so I'm not gonna lie, like, when I'm watching Friends now, and I see what passed in 94, in the early 90s or whatever, I'm like, oh, that's weird, you know, I say that now, but I'm looking at it through a 2018 lens. 2018's lens right now is all over the place. It's the widest scope, but we're expected to have the tiniest micro fucking film on everything, you know? It's like we have so much to pay attention to, but we're so hyper focused on little tiny aspects of it, you know? I don't even know. I never watched Will and Grace, actually, TBH. Oh my god, Megan wants a millionaire. Wow. Oh my gosh, Johnny Ibarra, $10. Thank you so much. I've been watching your awesome content since I was 18, and I'm now almost 27. I'm glad to see you on here regularly again. Treat yourself to a drink. Thank you so much, Johnny. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching this whole, like, that to me is just all worth it. That folks have been here and we have this longevity here, and, like, we all come together. We're all different backgrounds. We're all different, like, all different mindsets and all different views, and we all come together and have a very, very nice stream. Thank you, Johnny. I really appreciate it. Did I see the new Roseanne? I did not. I never watched any of the other Roseannes. I don't know. I think it's on Netflix, but, like, part of me wants to just get rid of Netflix. I just got rid of HBO Now, because I don't, I know Simon's known me since, like, 2004, I want to say. Oh, thank you, Six. It's very nice of you. Oh, you guys are all so nice. It makes me feel very good. Like, I'm really glad I got to stream tonight. I know that it's super duper late, but I'm glad that I was able to stream. Because I was just, it's not that I was feeling bad. I just literally played fucking Fallout all day. And when I do that, it's like, I know I'm masking something, you know what I mean? So I like having Hulu. I definitely like having Hulu. I don't need HBO until Game of Thrones comes back, you know? And that's not for another year, so it's fine. But yeah, no, Hulu provides, and I got Amazon Prime, so I'm watching, like, all sorts of videos is on there. All the BOTDF rant, all the good times when I could just be a dick without repercussion. Oh man. I tried I tried watching Walking Dead and I couldn't get into it. I was just like, eh. Vikings on Amazon Prime. What is that one? Like, I haven't, you know what? I haven't actually watched any Amazon Prime originals yet, but there's this webisode, or like this little web series called Zach Morris is Trash. It's so good. It's like, it just goes through like all the times that Zach Morris was just a terrible character. It's like a little cringy in its own right, but I'm just cracking up. It's really funny. I couldn't get into Stranger Things. I tried. I really did, but I couldn't do it, you know? I don't know. But, and I watched one episode of 13 Reasons Why. I think something about that show, it's like, you know, it's I gotta confess, like a while ago I used to smoke a lot of pot. I don't smoke pot anymore, but I used to smoke a lot of pot, so it made some of me watching these shows like a bit more tolerable. Oh, that's silly. Man in the High Castle. They have what's it called, Downton Abbey as part of Amazon Prime, so I think that's one I've always wanted to watch. Hello, Sloth, nice to see you. It is very ham-fisted, isn't it? Like, it's I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. I get why people like this show, but then there was like all this extra bullshit that they threw in, like the guy's being pursued by a car, and it's like drama for the sake of drama, you know? I don't know. But, oh yeah, Carnival. Yeah, there's a lot of HBO shows on Amazon Prime, which I think is pretty cool. But Amazon, don't let it get too big, guys. Oh no. I don't know. I can't tell what is real and what is not anymore. It's like, it freaks me out a little bit. There is one thing that I know is real, but you never... Oh, Maddie. But it's good, right? Downton Abbey. I think I hear it's good. I should watch that. I gotta be like in the mind to give it a start. But I was gonna say, did you ever think like that, you know, you could how do I put this? Do you ever have suspicions confirmed and things that you've thought be proven right, but you also know in your heart that it's not the right time for it, you know? It's kind of how I feel. I made a new Twitch. I made I made a Hello Gines Twitch. And I'm thinking maybe that would be a good place for podcasts, live podcasts, but I haven't gotten there yet. I can't abandon this channel. I love this channel way too much, you know? So, American Gods. What is American Gods? That would be good. Oh, sorry, Six. I don't know. There's things that I know will happen, but it's not up to me to make it the right time. You know? Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. So where is American Gods? Where can I watch that? Cause Neil Gaiman, huh? Oh yeah, the Amnesia playthroughs. Those are classics. Those are really funny. I mean, I'm hilarious. Let's just put it that way, guys. Like, I know how funny I am. Aw. No, I'm not going anywhere. I still love doing YouTube, and you know, I can't be that person that bites the hand that feeds you, you know? Like, there's so many people that, like, I get why they complain about YouTube. I get it. But it's also, like, you know, like, YouTube's not my sole source of income at all. Like, I get a little dosh from YouTube from here on in, you know, from time to time. But this isn't income for me. This isn't how I afford my mortgage, you know? So, it's like I can't be mad at things that are going on, you know? So, yes, if, who here is going to VidCon? Because I would love for people to, like, hang out for a little bit at VidCon. Well, I'm not gonna have you guys, like, meet up with me, like, in an abandoned parking lot, like, at, like, 3 in the morning. It would be, like, you know, on the VidCon floor, you know? So the podcast is in itself, like, a rant, like, the rants in their own right. They're just a bit more philosophical and not as angry, because I was 24 when I made these rants, you know? So I, you know, there is a bit more, I can say whatever I want, you know, and, it's not so much like that anymore. Now I really want to, try to, it's hard because yeah, it's more abstract for sure. It's like I try to, what I do is like an artistic rant, totally. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is probably like blue or teal, I think. Oh, good night, Gannon. Thank you for stopping by. VidCon is great, guys. I had a blast at VidCon, and I'm sure it'll be great too. But here's my quandary for the rants and stuff. Oh, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of subs came from the Friday rant, too. Here's the issue with the podcast, the only issue, which is I love making them, and I want to continue to make them, and I will make them. I just worry that I'm oh, thanks for stopping by, Double D. Have a good one. I'm worried that I've put myself in too much of a niche audience. You know, I'm worried that the ability to branch out is not there because I've, you know, like, that I've built this audience that it doesn't really allow, not that, like, I don't think, like, more people would watch. It's just like I don't know. It's more difficult for me to have the rise that other YouTube channels have because I've been around for so long. So I'm like, well, co-host would be a good thing. Like, collabing is the way to reach more people. I know that, and I'm not gonna not do that. It just comes at a certain time when to do that. But yeah, I'm not worried about it because no matter what, like, I'm going to have a fun time doing it and it's going to be good no matter what. It's like the goal is not to get the numbers. The goal is to reach people. So, I think as long as I stay consistent with it, I think that it'll shape its own, it'll carve its own path, you know. So yeah, I guess that would be, you know, I would love to see the audience grow in its own way, but I don't need like millions of people. I don't need oh my gosh, Comsol, thank you so much. $10. Good night, Giants. Have another 10 before I go because you're just that cool. Thank you, Comsol. I really, really appreciate it. You're very, very kind. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a problem, and I'm just, as I'm saying, I'm like learning not to leap before I've looked, you know. So it's just thank you, Governor. It's just more I have to just get on the consistent basis, and then we'll just see who stops by. And if you guys want to share the stream and let people know, like, hey, go for it, you know? So, Swan time with Grace, that's true. On pedos on YouTube, I don't, just anybody that hurts a child, anybody that would hurt a child is a fucking terrible person and deserves an uppercut to the nuts over and over again, just like that, you know? Oh, that'd be silly. But no, things are going well. I think things can pick up, and that would be the regret that I have with the channel. I wish I didn't stop. You know, I instead of evolving my content, I just stopped. You know, I was like, oh, this isn't working anymore, I'm gonna stop, you know? And you know, but then again, I wasn't really a YouTuber, so to speak, you know? I was just a person on YouTube. It's like I say with like, oh, I was never a fencer, I was a person who fenced, you know what I mean? So oh god, oh, you guys, the world is a crazy place. It's just hard to navigate it sometimes. Yeah, that's true. I like that this channel has gone in like many different directions, and it's not so set in its ways that it can't evolve and move on. Hello, Violet Prison, nice to see you. So yeah, like in the meantime, like I'm just gonna keep uploading the cast here, eventually move it on to iTunes, I guess. Like, why not, you know? And maybe do some live stuff on Twitch over there. I don't know, you know? So yeah, I do worry about making is it better to make a new channel. I do wonder if I should just do that. But I can't abandon this channel. I don't want to abandon this channel because I like what's going on here, but there's always going to be things going on. So unfortunately, Mr. Logic, I'm about to end here. So, you know, I've been doing this for an hour and it's getting late. I want to go to bed. I want to watch some Daisy of Love and then go to bed. Yeah, this channel is very special. I can't let it go. Oh, man. I've had to let so many things go in the past, but, you know. But, yeah, I got to end this, but this has been a good chat, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys just letting me come on here and just talk, you know, talk things out, and, yeah, you know, I should do more streams so you guys can show up to them and we'll just have a fun time. And no, we're not Gurgin for a while now. I can't. Like, it's only once a month at this point. I can only do this. Well, thank you for stopping by, Simon. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you, my man. You know, oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. And thank you, Fulton. You guys are so nice. So nice. I appreciate it. Joey, thank you so much. $5. Can't wait for more podcasts. Have a good night. Thank you. You'll see one on Wednesday. That seems to be the day I'm uploading them. So I hold me to this, Sloth. I know you will. Hold me to this. Get me those podcasts on Wednesday. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. So hopefully you have a very wonderful rest of your night and a good Memorial Day. And I'll see you when I see you. So take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.